Sorry, brothers and sisters, got cut off there because time ran out for these videos. So won't try to go on too much more. But the point is, in the earlier parts of scriptures, we see that man is searching for God's name, and God kind of refuses to give his name because there is a moment when God will reveal his name in the right way. But when God starts to reveal his name, it puts us in this bond, in this relationship with God. And Pope Benedict says something once, it's that in a sense it makes God vulnerable. And like when we have name, it's not like we have power over God. But how do we understand that? It means that, well, God has chosen to reveal his name, chosen to give us his name, and therefore chosen to sort of put himself at our influence through prayer, if you could say. And this is very beautiful. And so understanding this whole process of naming in the Bible then comes to understand how we understand this incredible moment. So, for example, as I said, that Jacob will fight with God and ask for God's name, and God will refuse to give him his name. But then when it comes to Moses, God will start to reveal his name in a more generic sense. But it's a huge moment because he says, I am who I am. And this is a great act of love and mercy on the part of God to start to reveal something interior about himself to Moses and therefore to all of us. But then it is Jesus Christ then who ultimately has the privilege of giving us the ability to name God as Father and name God as Trinity and to see the name of Jesus itself. And so Jesus therefore intimately reveals to us the very name of God. And so therefore therefore the fullness of God is revealed in his name to us and gives us his name to call upon, especially in the name of Christ, in the name of Jesus Christ. So to call upon to release God's power. In this sense, God puts himself into our hands to release his power. And in this sense, as I said earlier on, we dominate God, quote unquote, like John of the Cross would like to say, or that prayer conquers God. Well, God puts himself and he's still in charge. So it depends how we understand the words and language. But the point is, God gives us his holy name to call upon to destroy evil. And this is incredible. And so, because names have an effect over reality. And so it's very important when we are having children that we give them names that are deeply biblical and that are at least prayed about from God, with God, because names carry so much meaning over reality in the biblical understanding.